Guys, today in this video, I will be revealing another truth, another secret about language acquisition. When you're acquiring a language, all you need to do, there is only one word to encapsulate this whole concept, this whole learning journey. How do you master a language? I will encapsulate this in one single word. That is Kung Fu. Have you guys ever heard of this word? Kung Fu. Language learning is actually not about gleaning knowledge. Instead, what it's all about, it's about physiology training. Oh my god. So what language learning is all about is about the physical training. It's about our physical parts. So you train your muscles and you train your mouth. You train speak a language as you train your whole body. And that is the total secret of all language acquisition. Just come to think of it, how do you train your muscle? When it comes to training your muscle, what do? You don't go to memorize something. You don't go to memorize a book. You don't go to memorize words. Besides, when you are speaking a word, you're not actually speaking a word. What you're doing is making your muscle moving. So what you are doing entirely is using your mouth, doing the muscle lifting. As you're speaking a word, as you're speaking any phrase, as you're speaking a very long sentence, you're not reading the knowledge in your head. What are you doing? What you're doing is exercising your mouth. So, when it comes exercising, what do? Well, it's easy. You just do. You just go on, lift up your weight, do some pull-ups or do some push-ups. Same thing goes with your mouth. You just go on, do the, what do? Do the mouth muscle lifting. You just speak a lot to train your mouth. So it is all about the mouth training. It's not about knowledge collecting. When it comes to knowledge collecting, no one can actually do anything. So what is it about eventually? What it's all about is, instead, it's all about a muscle. It's all about muscles. What is actually the brain? What the brain truly is, the brain is a muscle. You don't actually go on to memorize. Think of your brain as a muscle that you engage yourself with the tons of true practical activities, not as something you try to cramp in your brain to memorize it. Well, how does this brain muscle works? When you strike up a conversation, the intensity of the atmosphere of the whole situation you're engaging in, your brain is scanning the whole environment, processing the whole information, processing the whole emotional feelings that you are engaged in this environment. What do instead is you strike up a conversation with anyone else. There is an app called HelloTalk. It concludes every language learner into one app. So in that app, you can apply this technique right away to strike up conversations with anyone whom you met, whom you're going to meet in this app. Or if you have already landed in a new country, that's even better. Whenever you go to eat your meal, you just go into a restaurant, interact with the environment, interact with the waiter directly. 3 meals a day, which means 3 conversations a day. That's mind-blowing. Because that means you can train your brain. You can train the language you're mastering immediately and frequently as 3 times a day. And not just 3 times when you've been in a restaurant. It doesn't mean there's one session that you're gonna have with that waiter. You can find topic, you can find things to talk about, to refer to. So here's a today. So language is about muscle. Encapsulated in one word is muscle, kung fu.